If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea.
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to a brand new YouTube video. Gotta be relatively quiet. It's Monday, super early in the morning. Just got back from the airport. Drove my brother because he just went on a little vacation. So I am up early. I've been up since like 5 a.m. So that's why you saw me drinking that energy drink. About to have some breakfast, and Jessica made this yesterday. Just looks like a bunch of vegetables, because it is. So there's corn, carrots, potatoes, cabbage. Looks like squash, and some lean ground beef, and it's pretty much all combined in a stew. So we've been sleeping on the couch the past 2 days because we have so much laundry to do, tons of organizing. Literally, it's been like months since we've done actual laundry. We just usually do like temporary loads because we don't want to fold the clothes, but on our bed right now is covered in clothing. So I got my little bowl here, bunch of soup, vegetables. Good way to start the morning. Watch some morning news. Came into the office to do some work. Nothing like ending a great meal with a great dessert. Want a nutrition cookies and cream bar? Bruh. We had a little sale this past weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We started like midday Saturday. And it was like a little BOGO sale for our remaining inventory for our shirts, because we have all brand new items coming in, and our existing items will also have brand new packaging. So we wanted to kind of push out the old inventory just to make room for everything else, because once everything starts coming in, we're not gonna really have room because we have so many things coming in. So thank you guys for the amazing support. This is just from this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and yeah, man, it's freaking awesome. So we're gonna be shipping out everything today. Just printed a bunch of labels right now for last night's orders, and freaking awesome, guys. I want to give you all a little sneak peek. I don't know if you can tell what this is, but this is a gloss black bag with our monogram logo in diagonal form, and this is a black zipper bag in which our shirts will come in when you get your delivery. But oh my gosh, look how beautiful this is, man. When you do like premium clothing, it's all about the details, or just anything that you do like with selling product. Literally every single little thing makes a huge difference. And yes, it cuts away from your profits and everything, but you know, when your customers buy it, the experience is literally everything. And I want the people who buy from me to be like, wow, every single time they receive their package. And this is a result of an amazing weekend. Look at that, guys. 3 months ago, this would have been a dream in the stars to have this many orders like per day or anything like that, but I'm speechless, man. So I've been up since like 5 in the morning, and I've only had one meal today, which is that suit that you saw. Then working on the computer all day, and I also took a 35-minute nap because I only slept 2.5 hours. And I was like 2 p.m., like 1:20 p.m. Guys, like I said, haven't had anything to eat, so I'm just snacking on some tortillas that I toasted, and about to go hit legs. All right, so at the gym right now, I'm out of breath already. 2 bodyweight movements. Training legs today because it's Monday. I got my boy Chad here.
What's good?
I met Chad at the Arnold Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But like, I knew of you and you knew of me through Instagram.
there's not many Asians in this industry. But anyways, Chad, he just moved down to Houston. From where?
From Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Nowhere. It's the only city in Nebraska. I don't even like saying Nebraska, I just say Omaha.
Yeah. So he moved down, and then yesterday, or like a couple days ago, we linked up, and I was like, yo, let's get in the leg workout just to kind of get to know each other better, and you know, make him feel welcome because he's a guest here. And then obviously, like, you know, I'm always welcome to working out with different people. I'm leading the leg day today, I guess. But we're starting with some body weight. Starting with some body weight first, and then we'll get it going. Switching it up today, we're gonna do kind of like a 1-in-1. So I will choose an exercise, and then Chad will choose an exercise. But we're doing squat press first as our actual first exercise. This is actually what I was gonna choose anyway, so that's perfect. We decided that we're not gonna do any squats, which is right up my alley, man. The best thing about working out with someone is when they're stronger than you. We got Cybex squat press, 9 plates, and what's the rep range?
6 to 10.
6 to 10.
I got 10 in the first set, so you can get 10 on the first set.
Shit, all right. Six sets of 6 to 10 reps.
Go!
Come on. All right, second exercise, post, man, first off. I only recorded the first 2 sets and then the next 4, but we were back to back, huh? So that was relatively quick. 6 sets, pretty much 60 reps with 9 plates on each side. So I don't think I've ever done that. But anyways, feet elevated, close stance, 80 pounds, around 4 sets of 10 reps. All right, so moving on to the next exercise, finally moving on to hamstrings. We only did 2 quad movements, but today is kind of like a less is more kind of day, right? So we overloaded so much on our quads, we're like, it's okay, we can kind of move the hamstrings now. So we have Romanian deadlifts, or stiff-legged deadlifts like I call it, and I introduced this variation to Chad with a Smith machine because of the straight line plane that you do when you have this movement, and it's an amazing variation. If you guys are Asian or have any Asian friends, then you know that one of the best things to eat in Asian culture is dumplings. There's this brand that I buy. If you guys live in Houston or you have like an H Mart, this brand is called Prime Food. Hopefully it's focused. And they are really great macros. Now, obviously, for me and my knowledge of this stuff, I know that the macros are not accurate. I know it's much higher fat than this, but it says that 7 pieces is 3 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbs with 6 fiber and 16 protein. So 16 protein and 41 grams of carbs, I believe, but the fat, I would estimate around 8 grams of fat or so. Good morning, everyone. Currently coming to you from my en route to San Antonio. Man, I'm driving by myself right now, and usually when I'm by myself, I like to listen to podcasts and just instead of music, because I always listen to music when I'm driving to the gym or something. But long roads like this always have a purpose, like of absorbing information. So like the most popular guy, or the guy that I listen to most is Andy Frisella. If you guys don't know who Andy Frisella is, he's the owner of First Form, and he has a podcast called MFCEO, which means motherfucking CEO. I know, really like in your face, but I like that kind of people, man. I love like people who are, people see it as like aggression, but I see it as passion. And I love that about him, man. He's so freaking amazing at what he does and the messages he relays. You know, he's built 7 businesses from the ground up, from literally nothing. He owns First Form, a $300 million company. So he's highly credible for anything that he talks about, man. And man, there's this episode that I'm listening to right now, and it talks about inaction, which means like inability to want to do anything, like being lazy and sitting on the couch and everything. So he gives like a scenario that he's like, okay, imagine if you're old, your wife has died a couple years ago, your kids are all old and older and they have their own lives, and you're sitting in the hospital. Your nurse is at lunch, and he's like, imagine you just looking out the window and there's a tree outside of the window. You feel a sharp pain all of a sudden come to your chest, and you're panicking, right? Which means you're having a heart attack, the bad kind. And you can feel yourself kind of going backwards, like kind of falling back, and you're pushing the button for your nurse to come in. She comes in, you're having a moment of realization in your life that you're thinking about all of the moments in your past, like 50 years or 60 years or whatever. And you're thinking about the things that you never did, always wanted to try but never did because you were afraid of failure. And he's like, we all know this, you know? If you don't try something, you're neither a loser or a winner, because you never know what would have been. Guys, that is so powerful. So he's like, okay, you're imagining your whole life, all of these moments flashing before your eyes, and the last thing you say as your vision gets blurred before you're about to die, the last sentence is, I wasted my life. And then you die. That is so freaking powerful, man. So he's like, the next time you're sitting on your couch, the next time you're not doing shit, the next time you're not doing something to better yourself or do something that you should have been doing, think about that. What are you doing with your life to create something for yourself? It doesn't have to be a legacy. It doesn't have to be fame. It doesn't have to be anything big, but for yourself. And it's crazy, man. Like, when you think about it, we're young right now, right? And social media is so prevalent in thinking about the moments that you're just going through the motion every single day. And we're so consumed with living in the present, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all, that we don't ever think about the future. A lot of us don't think about the future. And, no matter what kind of job you have right now, it doesn't matter. But are you doing everything in your power to be uncomfortable, to be better for yourself so that in the future you have something to look forward to? Or are you just afraid of doing something because you're not accustomed to it? You're afraid of stepping out of the comfort zone. Holy shit. That like fired me up, guys. I think about that literally every single day, about what I can do about my future, what I'm doing that'll set myself up for my future. You know, not everyone cares about being multimillionaires. Of course, you know, a lot of people, you know, money's on their mind, absolutely, but not everyone cares about being famous or creating a legacy. Some people just want to, you know, create something for themselves or their family, and I just want to leave you guys with that, man. It's very powerful, man. And I know it's the next day, but the next vlog will carry on into San Antonio. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all enjoyed this little chat. That to think about, you know, that's my challenge to you guys in this video. If you have watched this far, you know, shout out to you. But challenge yourself to do something and step outside your comfort zone. Don't think about what if this and what if that happens, or don't think about the worst case scenario, because if you do, you're not gonna want to do it, and you just need to go out and just fucking do it, man. Because the worst that can happen is you don't succeed in that aspect, but you don't look at it as a loss. You look at it as a learning curve. You taught yourself something to not repeat that mistake. And that's it, guys. You might be asking why I'm in San Antonio. It's for two reasons. Reason number one is my buddy David. He's one of my content creators, aka also my marketing team. He is moving apartments, so I want to help him move and stuff like that, because I know it's a lot of work and it's himself. And so, you know, I was like, all right, let me help out. And so that's what we're doing. And number two, David does a lot for my brand, Zephyr Collection. He has definitely helped pave the way and help, you know, go along the success of Zephyr Collection. And anytime I ask him to help me with something, he's always there, no questions asked. And so Jess and I bought him a nice wallet from Louis Vuitton, and pretty fancy Louis Vuitton wallet, and we have put his initials in the wallet, so I think it's a very, very special gift. I would like to show it to you guys, but you know, let's show it to you guys real quick. And this is a nice navy blue wallet, super simple stuff with red interior. Looks gorgeous. It literally matches this interior. Actually, it's like true red, but anyways, just a little thank you gift for my buddy David, one of my really close friends now. And yeah, hope he likes it.
Hello, gay boy.
You got a little short buzz there. Just loaded a U-Haul truck full of shit. I'm wearing all black. I am drenched. And we're in Texas. Sometimes I forget about that. All right, so we took a little mid-move break because we almost passed out. We're moving up and down the stairs, sweating. And David was like, "No, we're not done yet. We're not done yet." So we came to Hobdoddy. David treated all of us. Every time I come to Hobdoddy, I get the same thing. They changed the menu up. Did y'all know that? They just changed the menu.
Dude, Tom, I didn't know.
This is called the Clubhouse Patty. I didn't even know. But anyways, I get a tuna patty. Usually I get double, but they fucked up. And now there's avocados. We got sweet potato fries, of course. And it now includes pesto, which is a weird combination, but
They put pesto on my burger too.
yeah, it's weird, right? I don't know, but anyways.
Did you try it yet?
Oh shit, look at this. They
Bro.
murdered that thing with pesto.
It's so good though.
Then it's back to work, slave labor.